Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Darren and Nancy continue to clash. Grace overhears them stressing about Frankie's whereabouts, so she tries to reassure them that they have nothing to worry about. Donny remains unsettled over recent events, and his suspicions turn to D.I. Banks. As D.I. Banks wants to throw Donny off the scent, he points his colleague in the direction of another dealer he can investigate. Later, Grace invites Nancy for a drink in the loft, hoping to convince her to stop fretting about Frankie. Meanwhile, Tommy continues to stalk Joel by hanging around near the flat. Leela gives Tommy a warning, but this displeases Joel as he worries about what Tommy might do. With tensions rising between Joel and Leela again, is Tommy's plan starting to work? Elsewhere, Sienna crosses paths with Cleo as she turns up at the hospital to undergo tests. Liberty senses there's still a spark between Sienna and Cleo, so she encourages Sienna to go for what she wants. Later, Liberty is disappointed when she overhears Perry reminding Cleo that she was afraid of Sienna and had vowed to stay away from her. Donny Johnson has always been known in Hollyoaks for being a quiet observer, a man who watches more than he speaks, a man with a checkered past trying to make things right for his family. But in upcoming episodes, that quiet resolve is about to explode into a full-blown mission for justice as his private investigation into the corruption of D.I. Banks threatens to tear the village apart and expose a network of deception that goes deeper than anyone imagined. What began as whispers and inconsistencies has now turned into a roaring fire that Donny can no longer ignore. He's been digging for weeks, collecting statements, tracing call logs, and piecing together a timeline that just doesn't add up. At the heart of it all is the shady and increasingly paranoid D.I. Banks, a woman who once positioned herself as a community protector, but whose recent actions have revealed a more sinister edge. Donny first got suspicious when a key witness in a local drug case vanished just hours after promising to testify. The official story was relocation for their safety, but Donny knows better. He saw D.I. Banks arguing with the witness behind the dog in the pond the night before, and ever since then, it's been cover-up after cover-up. With help from Frankie, who's begun to feel the weight of their family's history with the justice system, Donny begins pulling together evidence that points not just to one corrupt officer, but to a pattern of deliberate obstruction, tampering, and threats. As the pressure mounts, Donny finds himself stalked by an unmarked car late at night. His emails are suddenly inaccessible. Someone leaves a photo of him and Frankie on his doorstep with the words "Back OFF" written in red ink. But Donny's never been one to scare easy. He doubles down. The investigation takes a turn when Leela Lomax, who's been working closely with Donny on a community safety scheme, mentions in passing that D.I. Banks was recently spotted leaving the flat of a known dealer, someone who was later let off on a technicality. Donny pushes Leela for more, and together they uncover a string of questionable arrests and even more suspicious releases, all connected to cases D.I. Banks handled personally. Donny finally makes a breakthrough when he hacks into a restricted police database with the help of tech-savvy DeMarcus and finds a sealed report linking D.I. Banks to a failed internal investigation from another district. She was transferred to Hollyoaks under pressure, and with a cloud of suspicion already looming over her. The report includes testimony from another officer who alleged that Banks intimidated witnesses and accepted bribes. The deeper Donny digs, the more dangerous it gets. His phone is bugged. Someone tries to break into his flat. Warren Fox, who has his own murky history with the police, warns Donny to be careful. He's making enemies with power and reach. But Donny can't stop now. Not when he's this close. Meanwhile, D.I. Banks is beginning to unravel. She knows someone is after her. She's growing more paranoid by the day, snapping at colleagues, tailing Donny in secret, and trying to find a way to shut him down before he can expose her. But her paranoia only draws more suspicion. When she plants drugs in Donny's flat in an attempt to discredit him, it backfires spectacularly. The drugs are found, yes, but they've been sloppily handled, no gloves, no fingerprints masked. It's too neat, too perfect. Romeo and Prince, who have both been dragged into investigations DD Banks led in the past, rally behind Donny. They start speaking out, sharing their own stories of intimidation and injustice. A movement begins to form. Social media picks up the story. The community begins to ask questions. How many lives has DD Banks ruined? Who else has she silenced? In a tense showdown, Donny confronts Banks outside the station with Liberty streaming live on her phone. He lays out the evidence: voice recordings, video surveillance, leaked files from the Internal Affairs report. D. Banks tries to deny it all, but the pressure is too much. Her superior, D.S. Carter, steps in just as Banks lunges at Donny, trying to grab his phone. It's the moment everything breaks open. She's arrested on the spot for obstruction, intimidation, and perverting the course of justice. As the handcuffs are snapped onto her wrists, the village watches in stunned silence. Some are relieved, some are shaken. Others wonder just how far this conspiracy went, and who else might be involved. In the aftermath, Donny becomes an unlikely hero. But he doesn't feel victorious. Too many people were hurt. Too many voices went unheard. He vows to keep pushing, to keep digging until every part of the corruption is exposed. But then, a new twist. A mysterious envelope arrives at Donny's door. Inside is a flash drive. On it, CCTV footage, grainy, time-stamped from months ago. It shows D.I. Banks meeting with someone high-ranking, someone Donny never expected. A face he knows well. Someone still in power, someone close. And just like that, Donny realizes the fight isn't over. In fact, it's only just begun. Hollyoaks has once again delivered a gripping and socially charged storyline that blends personal stakes with systemic critique, putting a fan-favorite character at the heart of a thrilling mystery. As Donny steps into the role of reluctant detective, the village is forced to reckon with what justice really means, and how far people are willing to go to protect the truth. The fallout from D.A. Banks' arrest will ripple for weeks, unearthing more secrets, exposing hidden alliances, and pulling more residents into the chaos. And with the shadowy figure on the flash drive still at large, Donny's next move could be his most dangerous yet. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our Hollyoaks Update YouTube channel for more update news.